In this short video, I'm going to show how to directly run fixed effects, least squares, dummy variable regression, and EViews. And for that, I'm going to go directly to EViews right here. So we do have market capitalization as the dependent variable and capital expenditure and book value of equity as the regressors. So just right click on any of these guys right here and open as equation. There you have it. So now this time, because we're running it directly on EViews, you're going to have to click panel options, and then for cross section right here, change it to fixed. There you go. That's all you really need to do here. You don't have to mess with period. If you change period to fixed, then that means you want to run the two-way fixed effects regression. And when you do that, bear in mind that you're going to be significantly limiting your degrees of freedom. And that's because you believe that there are significant differences in how your dependent variable responds to the regressors over time. But anyhow, so we're not doing that this time, and all we have to do is to simply go ahead and hit OK. All right, and that's the output right here. And everything you see right here is identical to the result we obtained when we manually specified all the dummy variables, because as you can see right here, this is actually the same. All right, this is the least squares dummy variables approach. So these are the coefficients of the regressors, and you can see it right here. If I can sneak back into it, you can see it right here when we specified manually all the dummy variables right there. And of course, we have our F statistic here, which is statistically significant. Likewise, you can see it here. Everything is identical. And you can also see R square right here, indicating that 96% of the variation in market cap is explained by the regression. And that's it right there as well. All right, so now back over here, you see this guy right here, C, this constant right here, which is the intercept. What is that? So actually, this 804.98 that you see here is the average of the intercepts. And I know, going right back here, that here what we obtained were differential intercepts of the dummies. So these are referred to as differential intercepts because these intercepts right here from D1 to D9 are telling us by how much the intercepts of each firm differs from the intercept of the reference firm, the 10th firm, if you remember in the last video. And so you might then ask, well, how do we obtain the actual intercepts, since what we get from running that regression were the differential intercepts? I did show you that, and if I can get right back here on my PowerPoint, I show you right here a beautiful reminder to that effect. So these are the intercepts we obtained, the differential intercepts, which we then adjusted to obtain the specific intercepts for each of the firms. And if you take the average, that's the 804.98 that you saw right there on EViews output. And that's it.